taken, and Sora was able to take the game into his own hands.
That's correct. Daedalus Point, going to be Pet's map here.
Yep.
See what he does. Sora's going to be a little bit more careful with the opening of Pet this time.
I think Sora can still win 2-0.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, from that last game, I am like 100% sure Pet won't get out of this group.
Well, he was caught off guard. Like, if he knew at all that speed was on the way, he would not have done what he did. So I would say he's going to be more careful this time, and for sure he should be able to close this out.
Well, we're going to get this game started momentarily here. If you're just now joining us, the loser of this best of 3 is out of Code S. The winner goes on to the final match to play against Squirtle.
And that should be a good PvP series, I would say.
Yeah.
Don't want to... I mean, I'm sorry, I've kind of already counted out Pet. He's just...
We've seen too many big errors in Pet's execution today. He's good, but...
well, he's a young kid. He'll get better.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no question. Like, this guy might be godly in a year. Let's see.
Yeah, he absolutely could be. All right, we're here in Seoul, South Korea, the mecca of esports. And we're about to watch Pet versus Sora to see who will go on to our final best of 3 as each of these players struggle to become the champion of the GSL Code S.
Sora versus Pet.
Okie dokie, tasteless.
If Sora was a children's book character, he could be Sora the Explorer.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about Pet?
Well, maybe Oscar the Grouch. I don't know. He's gonna be sad. He's gonna be in a bad mood because he lost.
Snuffleupagus, maybe.
Snuffleupagus.
Notice how quick this scout
bird.
is. But look how quick this scout is.
That is quick.
Is this like a 9 scout? I think it was. He's just like, all right, as long as I know what you're doing, I can't lose to you. That's what Sora's saying right now. All right. So, here we are, Tasteless.
We got to wait and see what exactly the builds are going to be.
Indeed. Well, for Sora, I think he's going for a Forge expand just because he knows that, like...
Yoink.
In fact, now that he sees this first, he's definitely going to go for a Gateway expand, I would say. But even if he went for a Forge expand, it would make sense because, like, it's a little bit safer in some ways. Like, this is literally like one of those situations based upon what we've seen from Sora tonight where, I mean from Pet tonight, sorry, where as long as Sora is safe, the game is his.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
it's like one of those situations, like, I'm sure you recall, like, way back in StarCraft 1, I'd go to like a local qualifier, and when you're hitting people you don't even know, I would go
who know who you are, yeah.
Scan 2 factories, mines, siege, everything before even taking a base, because as long as you don't die in the first 5 minutes or something, you're like, okay, there's just no way to lose.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And I think that that's what is truly going through
Well, I mean, the
Sora's
last
head.
thing you want to do is try to do some, you know, Grandmaster meta stuff, and you're against a kid who doesn't even... I'm not saying Pet's that bad, but you're against some kid that doesn't quite know what he's doing, and you know he might just do some really basic rush that isn't common in the Grandmaster metagame on your server or with the top players you're playing against. I mean, you really have to play not just the map and the race you're against, but you have to play the player really and how he sees and understands the game and how he behaves under pressure.
Indeed. Well said, Tasteless.
Thank you.
All right, so we do have the pretty quick speed coming out of Pet here. And that's very common for this map. Sora, in the meantime, just getting his cannon up, getting a very quick gateway as well. It's very, very safe. And I wonder what he's going to go into here. Because you got to be careful. If you actually play 2 standard, even though Pet has made a lot of mistakes, if you play 2 standard, that might just make him fall into a situation where he's super comfortable and suddenly starts playing well. Because I know for a fact in practice and in other matches, Pet has played way better than he's playing today.
Yeah, that's true.
No question. I have seen some games of this guy in the past, and he's definitely much better than what we're seeing here. So you don't want to give him too much comfort either.
This is a lot of pressure here. So he knows that that third hatch is going to be there. He saw the drone traveling there.
That is, yes, but I think that's actually, he's going to cancel it. Pretty sure.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. This is an all-in that he's performing.
Ah.
Yeah. And it's just going to be a Roach.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
All in. And this actually...
So with this attack, the Roaches come in first and start to hit. He gets the Lings to come in afterwards. The Lings are there to tank the damage. The Roaches are there to deal the damage. Because the Ling's speed is finished, the Lings can reinforce with ease.
This is... I'm very interested to see if he can break through here. Because it's one Cannon and one Zealot. There's no Mothership Core, which would be absolutely key in this. He has a lot of pylons around this, so he might be able to get a Void Ray out, which would be really, really nice. But he should be starting
But then again, even if he gets the Void Ray out, if he takes out the Roaches still...
the Speedlings are a problem.
The Speedlings are a big issue. Yeah.
But he can, like, re-wall this area as well. It's just going to be really expensive. We'll see if Sora can actually handle this. Let's see what his crisis management looks like.
Phoenix coming first here. That's a bad sign.
Yeah, it is. Well, he should be canceling it right now.
Nope, he made a second Phoenix.
All right, well, there we go. He does cancel and starts a Void Ray. That's, well, I guess that's it.
That's going to be game. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right, so we're going to go to game number 3 here.
I don't know what he was looking at that the Sentry didn't do the force field, but that is game, and Pet takes it. And you know what? This was the best thing that Pet has done tonight, because he's taking a look at his other games and saying, I am not playing up to myself. I am not playing at Code S level at all. These guys are killing me even when I get ahead. Screw it. I'm going to cheese because there's no way I'm winning doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And this was really smart. I'm very, very happy to see him that he's made this play. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a coach in there helping him to be like, hey, just cool it, just do a cheese.
Yeah, do it all in.
Let's see if it
works out.
Bank
it all on, this one moment in the game.
Yeah.
Around the 5-minute marker, end it there, and go with that. You need to regain your confidence.
Wouldn't it be crazy
your composure
if this kid comes back and comes out of this group now? Wouldn't that be just absolute madness?
That would be a great twist for this phase of the tournament here.
Yeah. After showing what will probably be the worst games of the season so far. Like, not just so far, but I mean for the entire season. Probably we'll look back and be like, oh, Pet is really the guy that underplayed the season. But if he comes back...
We have seen people do revolutionary things in the GSL. I mean, it's funny because, right, Pet is clearly a very good player, probably puts a lot of pressure on himself.
Yeah. Well, when you're that young and you're in Code S, you're like, am I the next Jadon?
Right, yeah, I'm young. I have this whole career ahead of me before I have to maybe go try to finish school or whatever a young adult Korean male has to eventually go to is the compulsory military service, which is pretty much where your pro gaming career ends. This guy's got a bright future ahead of him, but maybe he puts too much pressure on himself and he chokes.
Well, let's see what he does on Ultrazine. This is a map where it's a little bit harder to cheese, but we saw Sulky do one here. I don't know. And again, you know what? This might be a map where he can get so comfortable he actually gets into his macro style. We did see him play it before, and he just kind of attacked nonstop with Roach Hydra, but I don't think he's going to go for that again.
We'll see. Also, if you're just now joining us, Sora has a nosebleed right now. So,
or a big white booger.
No one say anything. All right, the final game between these two players is about to commence. Which will move on and who or which will be eliminated here? We're going to find out soon here at GOMTV.